Salsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.
Two Dawgs Sports Show. We back, baby. Drone and Yo. You ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. Two Dawgs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the #1 sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Let's read them boys. Please say the noise. Free giveaways. Highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
Welcome to the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show. What's up? What y'all doing today? How's everything going? I hope y'all been having a good, happy-go-lucky week here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's been sunshiny, but later on today, it's starting to cool off right about now out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's crazy because we just had 80 degrees. It's supposed to get to 87 today, but I don't know if it got to 87 today because it didn't feel. It might got about 70, but now it's starting to cool down. Then it's supposed to be in the early in the morning. It's supposed to be like the 20s and everything else. Hey, but it's Oklahoma. Then it's supposed next week it's supposed to jump right back up and get to sunshine and 70 and 80 degrees. So this time of year is up and down. Hey, this is that tornado weather around here in Oklahoma, so we gotta be prepared. What's going on, yo? How's it going, man?
Hey, man, I'm good, bro.
That's good. How overall? How was your weekend? You said you took a little fat to the Agdar Shrine Circus. How was that, man?
It was pretty cool, bro. But it's a money maker, bro.
So basically, what you saying? You had to buy popcorn, cotton candy, peanuts, and then she had to ride the camel and the elephant.
No, she had to ride the elephant and get her face painted. The elephant ride was $20. Oh. The face painting was $10.
Oh, good Lord! Well, like I said, man, going to the circus now is not like it used to be because now they don't really do nothing. You see more. It's more of the humans doing something than the animals because they got in trouble. So how was the act? Was the act pretty good, or how did it go?
Oh, yeah, the act is cool, but you only saw buffalo, camels, and elephants.
So it wasn't no lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my!
No.
Oh my! You hear that, Trey? They ain't even got lions, tigers, and bears no more at the circus. Did they do it? Did they do a disclaimer or anything?
What'd you say?
Did they do any kind of disclaimer or something?
No.
I was telling my wife. I said I want to go to the Universal Soul Circus. That's the one I want to go to.
I've seen it.
It's a good show.
Yes.
See, I know.
You get your money's worth.
Oh, is that right? See, I know. Yeah. I never been to the Universal Soul Circus. But I seen advertisement of it, and I was like, since they got rid of all the lions and tigers and bears, but they give you good entertainment show.
Yes.
Okay. How was your sports watching? You watch a lot of sports this weekend, man?
Yeah. Hoop has been good.
Yeah. I watched a good bit of sports this weekend. It was a little bit quiet, in sports time, but hey, we're gonna get into it, man, and we're gonna talk about sports. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be right back. We're gonna talk some NBA right here on Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show.
I wanna be just like Christ. 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 I wanna be just like Christ.
I had a rough life, cause a lot on my own in my younger life. I was a rolling stone. If you're looking for me, I'm probably at home unless I'm ministering. Then I'm out on the road. Had a short fuse, TNT would explode. PTSD from street life, I've been told. Got soft in my heart, used to be stone cold. Was a dead man walking, Lazarus Ben rose. I'm so thankful, blessed to see another day. Risen the Bible Belt, okay, editor MOMA. Used to run D plus MC, now I walk this way. Faith plus grace. Once you've had a taste, I'ma serve him till I see my Savior face to face. Store this word in my heart, cut and paste. Copy of Christ, etch a sketch, I'ma trace his steps, no stutter steps. Run the race of faith.
I wanna be just like Christ. I wanna be just like Christ. I wanna be just like Christ. I wanna be just like Christ.
I serve the God of rebirth, the God of second chance. Wrote us a love letter, true romance. Thank him in advance for the goodness he displays. Pull me out of darkness, change my wicked ways. Stay in his presence, secret place is where I dwell. With a hot bar, pulled me out of hell. I was slipping DMX soon as I fell. Had an encounter with God in my prison cell. Once you meet Jesus, you'll never be the same.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Hey, South Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Keys and Souvenirs.
Hey, Trey, you know this one gonna be crazy. Yeah, go. Through the roof. Yeah, ain't no limits. Know the grain, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, they go witness. Your beginnings, ain't no limits. Know the grind, so divine, we on business. Told the line, blow your mind, we on Guinness. Did the crime, not the time, like a witness. Like a Guinness. We got favor all around, now you see the team. Swore it up, when they get to cutting, they gon' flee the scene. Had to thank the Lord for the suffering, then he intervened. I done been down bad, sketching for any means. I done been out bad, sketching with the outcast. Trying to smell the roses when it's bombs over Baghdad. Jesus told me back that this ain't by no ass cat. I was just a juvie when he stood me how to bounce back. I was thinking rubies, then he used me, still finessing with a tool. Got depression, was my best friend, popping necks and feeling woozy. Got some rest and I go through it. I'm a mess, I think I blew it. Then you blessed me through the ruins. We was seeing cells, seeing hell, trying to see a cell. We know Jesus well, pay the bell, this how freedom felt. I know Jesus well, Peter fell, still he made it well. We just eating up, check the smell, this the season well. Ain't no limits. Know the grain, so divine, we on business.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. Here on KBOB 89.9 FM, also on $2 YouTube page, also Facebook, and also on 10 TV, the African American Network, where they have a local feel and a global reach. All right, man, let's get into it, man. The basketball season is heating up, but we have to briefly talk about the referees and they messing up still. When I coach sports, I always made the statement. I said, you don't allow the game to be in the ref's hands, because when you do, something is bound to happen. And that's what happened last night in the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks game. And what bothers me is when you come out and you say, we screwed up. I am so sick and tired of hearing referees coming out after they done messed up and say, we messed up, we screwed up, we missed the call. No, duh, Sherlock. We know you missed the call, but that don't help us out none. You know, that can hurt Ceedee. You know, that victory, that would have been a loss for the New York Knicks, most likely, but Detroit Pistons is known to give a game away in the last seconds, which that's what they did. But that would have been a loss for the New York Knicks. Would have put them later on down the line, would have hurt their seeding in the playoffs. So it's crazy. But for the refs not to call that a foul, it was a foul inside the paint, and then there was a foul with the loose ball. But then you call that ticky-tack foul when Josh Hart drive to the hole. That don't fit to me. So something has to be done. What do you think? Did the Detroit Pistons, didn't Monty Williams have a big gripe last night? What you say, yo?
Yes. 100% agree. You can't get tackled on a basketball court and not get no foul. This ain't football. This is basketball. He got tackled and no call. Then the referee said, "Oh yeah, we missed the call." Well, with instant replay, can go back and look at the play. Why we can't get this right? Makes no sense.
Yeah, I think you should. I'm to the point. If by last 30 seconds or last minute, all calls should be reviewable in the NBA. That's to the point where we're at. All calls need to be reviewable. Hey, turn your music, turn your TV down in the background. All calls need to be reviewable because these games are becoming too crucial, and they're making you getting mistakes after mistakes after mistakes, and it can cause a team either a first place seed to a fourth place seed, especially in the West. The East, not too much, but in the West, it's that crucial. So they got to get it right. But like I said, Detroit, you really can't really say too much because when you tried to get the rebound, you didn't grab it and get a hold of it. Then you pass the ball and he fumbles the ball. Come on. Part of this is Detroit's fault. Y'all need to learn how to grab the ball, hold the ball, and not turn it over. Y'all are I think Detroit is the number one team with the most turnovers.
Well, they're extremely young, and they're trying to learn how to win. But another thing we're forgetting is that sports betting is a big part of the sports world. So a lot of people are losing money because of bad calls. Because if you have Detroit winning that game and that foul costs you money,
oh yeah,
boy.
Imagine if that's what I agree with you on that one, yo. That's something that people really, they talked about it but haven't talked about it. Because, like you said, what if someone then bet $1,000 or $2,000, and because you make a bad call, then come out later and say we messed up? That sports betting not going to give you no money back because the ref screwed up. So I just lost all that money. I might be using the last of my money to help pay my rent.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting evicted because the ref that made a bad call. Yeah, I know I screwed up. I know I didn't handle my money correctly, but that's what's hard the point. The ref should have made the right call, and now I wouldn't be getting evicted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to do better because what they're doing right now is hurting. It's hurting the play on the field, on the court.
Well, it's hurting the product.
Yeah.
Period. especially when you come back and say, "Oh yeah, we totally missed the talk."
Yeah, and that's the thing. You come back and you
I'm
say,
like, why don't you have this report? Then all y'all gonna say is, "Oh yeah, we screwed up. Yeah, we should have made the right call. My bad."
don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Ain't no sense of telling me. But until they, what I need to know, it's like me telling my dad because I didn't get caught or he didn't catch me.
I need to snitch on myself.
Yeah. Or my dad, he's spanking me and then find out that I didn't do nothing wrong, and he come back and say, "I'm sorry." Then that's not doing nothing for my behind.
No.
I'm already done took the pain and the licking, and then had to keep digging. So you telling me that I rather for my daddy not even tell me that he screwed up. Don't even tell me. Let me go down fight. Let me go down with the pain of me knowing that I didn't do nothing wrong, but you spanked me. Cause now so unless you're gonna come back and say, well, next time you mess up, you won't get in trouble. Or let me go buy you some new shoes for me giving you a spanking. But you wanna know what most daddies gonna say? Oh boy, no. Get over it. That's the spanking for something I should have spanked you for, and you didn't, and you got away with it because I didn't know. And that's basically what the ref doing. Oh, get over it. Have to make up a call that I missed once before that you know you got away with. Look, come on, man. You can't be doing that.
Be professionals.
That's crazy. But hey, man, enough of that, because the Pistols ain't going nowhere this year. We just wanted to talk about the refs. But hey, let's talk about Western Conference. Right now, you have the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder at 1 and 2. Then you got the Nuggets are basically probably 1.5 games back of the Timberwolves. This is what you have. Are the Timberwolves for real, or do you think they're gonna come back down to earth? Do you think the Timberwolves are gonna finish number 1?
No. I think because at the end of the year, these guys are new at winning. They're gonna lose some crucial ball games at the end of the season. Another thing is that you can't go on a losing streak right now because it's so tight. I think 3 through 8 is a 2.5 game difference.
What is it? 1 through 4 is 2.5 games. The next closest is the Suns, which is 6.5 games back. So, right, like you said, right now, if you go on any kind of losing streak, there's a possibility you can drop, and you can drop quickly. It's harder for you to drop after that. I look at it like this. Timberwolves, Thunder, Nuggets, and Clippers, actuality, that top 4 shouldn't change. That top 4 shouldn't change because the next closest is the Suns, and they 6.5 back out of first place. They 4.5 back of the Clippers, which the Clippers is number 4. So the race right now, you got like a 2-part race in the West. You have a 1 through 4 race, and then you have a 5 through 10 race. So it's split. To me, that's the way I look at it. It's split in half. Because 5 is the Suns, then the Pelicans, and the Pelicans and the Suns are tied. Then you got the Kings and the Mavericks. Both of them is only a half a game back of the Suns and the Pelicans. Then you got the Lakers and the Warriors who battling for the 9th and 10th seed for the play-in game. So, and they 3 games back of the 8th seed. I'm not saying that the Warriors and Lakers can't be in the play-in game, but if I was a betting man, I bet the Lakers and the Warriors being in the play-in game over the Mavericks and the Kings not being in the play-in game. Because 5 through 10, they battling for that 5th and 6th seed where they ain't got to be in their play-in game. I don't think the Lakers and the Warriors have a shot to get their 5th and 6th seed. I don't think they have a shot. What do you think?
I'm going to say the Lakers and Golden State will make the playoffs some way, somehow. 2 biggest stars in the league, LeBron, Steph Curry, and you're not going to have them in the playoffs. No, that's not going to work.
But
so they're going to make it.
But my thing is, they're going to be in the play-in game, and right now, unless the Kings and the Mavericks fold, it's going to be Lakers at 9, Warriors at 10. They're going to be battling for the 9th and 10th spot at a play-in game. They're going to be in the play-in game and going to have to win at least 2 games to make it in the playoffs. Now, if them 2 make it in the playoffs, which the Mavericks are looking good. The Kings to me don't fell back this year. But if the Warriors or the Lakers make it as a 7th and 8th seed to go against the Timberwolves and the Thunder, that's going to be pretty interesting. There's a possibility that 1-8 and 2-7 that can be an upset. There's a possibility, man.
Well, that's what we want. We want playoffs to mean something. We want good matchups. We want long series. We don't want blowouts. We don't want sweeps.
And
so yeah.
And my thing, the Sun, Bill hasn't been healthy all season.
True.
So they haven't really even been able to really play together to get any kind of cohesiveness or anything because Bill ain't been healthy all season. The Clippers are this is the thing about the Clippers. They'll be playing good, and then all of a sudden they'll do something, and you be scratching your head. You be like, "How in the world?" It's like this week. Who would have thought that the Thunder would have blew out the Clippers like they did?
I just think the Thunder's they're good.
Like I said, they good, but I didn't have them losing to the Clippers, but I didn't think they'll blow the Clippers out.
Yeah.
They put it on them. And SGA is just doing his thing. That
he
dude
his
right
shot when he want, how he want, when he want it, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Hey man,
he's looking fantastic.
They done played 57 games. He done scored 30 or more points in over 40 of them.
Yes, that's consistency. That's what you want out of your big time player.
SGA is balling.
Yes.
But I think they will give the rookie of. I think they would give the MVP to Jokic before they give to SGA.
Well, I mean, they said he's what, number 3?
Hey, man, what Jokic is doing as a big man. But my thing is, nobody's forcing Jokic to play defense. Force this big joker to play defense. You force him to play defense, he's a different type of player. But this joker here is getting 20, 15, and 15. This joker is balling.
Bro, that's dominant performances. You can't take nothing away from him. Bro, he shoots 80 to 70% from the field. And it don't look difficult. He make it look easy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He does. He makes it look real easy. And that's the killer. He's making it look real easy. SGA is making it look real easy.
Yes. Because he just misusing guards. When he gets you to the elbow, you at his will. Either he go around you or he pull back and hit the jumper. And then nothing you can do about it.
And with the Timberwolves, Cat is good, but it seems like Cat has these lapses sometimes. And
but another player, they got Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. I think having Conley is making a big difference on this team. That veteran leadership that know how to run the floor, know how to play that point guard position. Conley
and has playoff experience.
Yes, he is a viable cog on this team. And people say if you take Edwards off, they wouldn't be. If you take Conley off this team, they are not the same team.
No. You got a floor general who knows what to do in certain situations. You got to have that dude. Because if you don't, you turn the ball over, you don't get the rebound, you don't reset the offense, them can make you lose games.
So, like if it was me, if I'm the Denver Nuggets and the LA Clippers, I'm fighting for that home court. Especially with Denver Nuggets. If I'm the Nuggets, I'm fighting for that home court because of that altitude. Playing in that altitude makes a big difference.
Yes.
I'm fighting for that home court. I'm going and fighting for that number 1 seed. I'm not relaxing. I'm not resting my players. I'm not doing it. I'm fighting for that number 1 seed because it's going to make a difference. It's going to make a difference in the playoffs. That's one advantage I think that Denver has is that altitude. And when they have the home court advantage, you play in that last game in Denver, if you go to a seven game series and it go to game 7, it makes a big difference when you're playing down there. It makes a huge difference. But
well, that goes for all the top 4. You don't want to play in Oklahoma City for the vibe and the atmosphere that they have.
But I don't think it. I understand we got a nice vibe down here, but I don't think it's the same. You got a crowd, plus you got that altitude down there in Denver.
True.
And then what is your role players going to do? Role players play better at home than away. So you wanna have that number 1 seed where your role players are playing at home more. That makes a big difference, man. It makes a huge difference.
Yes.
So Right now, the Thunder, they play Houston tonight. I got, you got the Jazz and the Hawks. Who cares? Pelicans and Knicks is going to be good, but the Knicks has to get healthy. The Knicks has to get healthy. They're not healthy. 76ers and Celtics, that's not going to be a good game without Joel Embiid. Celtics should blow that game out tonight. Spurs, Timberwolves, Wemby is going to play because Wemby plays good. He tries to show, when he's playing another big man, Wemby shows out. And he playing 2 tonight. I think Wemby's going to have 25 plus points tonight with 4 blocks and 10 to 15 rebounds. That's my prediction.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
So you really don't have a lot of good games. But we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about the East in the NBA right here on $2 Sports Talk Show.
Hands on me, I been on my shit. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, don't you know I'm in risk? Hands on me when I get in my fit. Hands on me, yeah, look at my wrist. Where did I go?
Looking like they don't want rap no more. Promise that I never go back no more. Never let sin go and trap no door. It's a trap, baby, act so coy. You'll be act so coy, but I'm act too Troy. Oops, act so falling, but the path is holding. Talking matrimony, he was stabbed and hungry from a past belong. Don't gotta pass it home, y'all know. I know, yeah. They talking numbers again, I've been in the wind. Ain't never come to pretend, I gotta repent. Know they did cover my sins, it's coming again. It's not right been, it's not right been.
Hands on me, I been on my shit. Hands on me, I'm out of repent. Hands on me, you know I been. Where did I go? Hands on me, did you know I there?
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
I'ma kill it. Yeah. Yo, say it. I gotta follow that. Yeah, I gotta follow that. Say, yeah, I gotta follow that. Yeah, say, free. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Got me feeling like a kid again when I hear this beat call, remembering everything we did. total recall. I used to run the streets fast, made it to a creep crawl. Now that me and God is close as pasta and some meat sauce. Thinking I could leap off, end up like a seesaw. Up and down, round and round, no traction on my feet, y'all. But my father's always there like Constance in some beach balls. So I never ever fear, demon slayer, keep off. Father to the fatherless, defenders of the widows. God's holy habitation, I can't even sleep, y'all. Cause I hear my father calling, speaking true, set me free, light in me, COG, telling me to keep on. DNA of a king, cause that's what he told me. A true hero, wonder God, you can't never fold me. I can, I will be fearless, never lonely. My father's always there to console me and hold me. Yeah, I got a father
Welcome
that
back
never
to the
leave, never
Sports
let
Talk
me
Show.
go. Said I
We're
got
on
a
KBOB
father that never leave,
89.9
never let me
FM,
go.
also on TNTV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. And also, you can catch us on Two Dogs YouTube page and also on Facebook. Make sure y'all tune into the show next week. We got a big show for you tonight. Next week we have the AD from the Tulsa Central Braves, Mr. Nate Goodman, coming in. We have the head football coach of the Tulsa Central Braves, Mr. Kip Shaw. We have the AD from Hale High School, William Coleman, and then we have media from the Tulsa World, Mr. Bill Hastings. They're gonna be coming in. They're gonna be talking about the pay of the Tulsa Public Schools head football coaches. Because the big thing now is that you got coaches that are getting paid in other districts, getting paid over $100,000, and head football coaches in Tulsa Public Schools is barely getting paid $40,000. I don't even think they're getting paid $50,000. So we're gonna bring them in. They're gonna talk about what they think could be changed, what they think could be done, why they think it is the way it is. We're gonna get into it. I got my views, I got my thoughts, but we're gonna get into it. Y'all know we keep it real here on Two Dogs Sports Talk Show. So they're gonna be on next week. So make sure y'all tune in 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, man. We talk briefly. Let's talk about the East. Celtics should be the number one seed no matter what. If the Celtics do not get the number one seed, something is wrong, because they're 7.5 games above everybody else. The closest team next to them is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then you got the Milwaukee Bucks. The Celtics should be the number one seed. And then you have the Cavaliers and the Bucks battling for the number 2 seed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 can go either way. Anything can go on. Anything can go on right there. I still think the Hawks and the Bulls, they should be 9 and 10. I can't see the Magic or the Pacers dropping down to be 9th or 10th in the play-in game. But 4 through 8 is anybody's game. They all jumbled up right there. So it's anybody's game to see who's not going to be in that play-in game, who's going to get that 5 and 6. I think it hurts the 76ers without Joel Embiid, and as long as they don't have Joel Embiid, they're going to be in trouble. So, me personally, I don't know. I would think about shutting Joel Embiid down. You know, he's been off for a while. He's probably done gained some weight because he ain't really been able to exercise like he want to stay in shape. Unless his nutritionist has done an excellent job. Now he has to try to get back into game shape and work his way back into game shape. I don't know. I might think about shutting down Joel Embiid. But I think I first have to see where we're at. If we're going to be in the playing game, I think I might shut him down. But if we going to get the 6th seed or the 5th seed in the East, I might go ahead and play him. If he can get back within 2 weeks, 3 weeks of the season ending, where he can get some run and get back in some shape. Other than that, But I think if they can get Joel Embiid back, the 76ers, and you probably think I'm crazy, yo. But if the 76ers get Joel Embiid back with Kyle Lowry, who they picked up, was going to help them coming off the bench. Also with Buddy Hield, which is going to help their three-point shooting. I think the Philadelphia 76ers can give the Bucks or the Celtics a run for their money? What say you?
Well, to me, it's a 2-horse race.
Two horse?
Yeah,
That's if Joel Embiid don't come back, right?
Right.
Okay.
If Joel Embiid come back and he's in any kind of shape, Philadelphia can make a run.
So who's your 2-horse race right now with Joel Embiid not being back?
Bucks, Celtics.
Bucks. Okay, so
Bucks.
so if the Knicks are healthy, because right now Knicks are not healthy. Randall is out, and the dude they just picked up from the Toronto Raptors, he's out. So if they come back healthy, you don't think the Knicks can give anybody a run for their money?
Maybe a lower seed.
What?
But the cream of the crop, no.
With that defense,
No.
and with Brunson, you don't think they can get them a run for the money? Nobody.
No. I don't think they can beat Cleveland. I don't think they can beat Boston. And they can't beat the Bucks. And they can't beat the 76ers with Embiid.
Well, I think if Embiid is healthy, the 76ers is battling the Celtics in the finals of the East. That's just my opinion. The Bucks has to prove something. The Bucks.
We know you're ride or die.
The Bucks has
Joel Embiid.
the Bucks because they got a good team. Nick Nurse got them playing, but the Bucks they have to prove something to me. I want to see what they supposed to do. The Bucks need Middleton healthy. If Middleton can't stay healthy, the Bucks ain't going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. They need Middleton healthy. And right now, Middleton ain't been healthy all season long. He's been in and out the lineup. You know, Dame is still trying to figure everything out, and then you switch coaches in the middle of the season. And so now he got to figure out Doc and what Doc is doing. Then they got to try to figure out this new defensive scheme that they running. So the Bucks are all over the place. 1 minute they balling, the next minute they down. So tell me what make you think the Bucks is going to be up there?
Causing close ball games. You got an ultimate weapon, Dame Dollar.
As if we can see the Dame Dollar that we used to seeing. We haven't seen him none this. We haven't seen the Dame Dollar that we used to seeing. None this year.
Playoffs is a different animal. You know, both can't show up in the playoffs.
So you saying come playoffs, he's just gonna turn it on?
Yes, because that's why he came to Milwaukee. He wanted deep playoff runs. So guess what? It's time.
But if Dame Dollar ain't been really doing nothing now, you saying all of a sudden he gonna be done got adjusted by the time playoff time come?
Yes, because they're gonna bring down the rotation. They only gonna probably play 7 to 8.
They don't have a deep rotation now.
They'll be okay.
They play Lopez, Beasley, Dame, Giannis, Middleton when healthy. They don't really have a deep rotation now.
They're going to be okay. Now, will they beat Boston? That's the key. Because they got a two-headed monster. It's hard to defend.
But they got a two-headed monster though. With Boston are getting those lapses. Because for one, the coach wants them to shoot 40, 50 threes a game. and then Boston to be they be winning, and all of a sudden they'll make the game harder for themselves, and they're going those lapses, and all of a sudden they'll lose the game.
I don't understand that.
You want to put your money if you're a gambling man, you want to put your money on Boston.
Yes,
but then when you go to the booth to put your money down, you say I'm putting 50 on Boston to win. I'm putting 50 on Boston to lose. Either way it goes, you're gonna win because you never know what Boston gonna do.
But Boston's best bet in the East. Best record in the league. And Porzingis is a much better fit.
Don't get me wrong. I agree. I think Boston is very talented, especially with old dude just came from Milwaukee last year. I can't think of his name. I can see his face, everything. I can see the first letter of his name. You know who I'm talking about. The point guard just came. Holiday. That's it.
Yes.
Holiday. I like Holiday. I think Holiday gives them a better fit. I think they need to use him more, especially when they get in those times where they seem all discombobulated. I think they need to use Holiday to settle things down and run everything through Holiday when stuff started getting discombobulated. When everything started going all willy-nilly and everything, run it through Holiday. Let him run the offense instead of letting the offense run through Tatum or Brown when everything started getting discombobulated. Let your point guard be your point guard. And sometimes they don't do that. And so now they just get on a spiral and they just steady rolling downhill and can't stop it. And now at the end of the game, now the game's over. Boston done lost. That's the issue I got with them. And so you saying you trust Boston
to come out the East? Yes. To win the whole thing? I don't know. Because depending on who come out the West, because whoever come out the West is going to be battle tested. Is Boston going to be battle tested through the playoffs?
Please help me out. I never understood that saying. This team is battle tested. Ain't they all playing? They all playing professional teams. Ain't all these pro athletes? So ain't they playing? Ain't if you playing the game, you battle tested?
Well, there's levels to this, bro. And you know that. Some teams are legit. Some teams are not. In the West, there are 6 to 7 good teams. You see how jumbled it is from 4 to 10. Whoever come out the West is going to have to play somebody. In the East, you're not that deep. So you might face 1 or 2 cities, depending on your where you rank. If Boston's number 1 seed, that means they're gonna play the 4 seed and the 8 seed, unless there's an upset. So they ain't gonna really see nobody until the Eastern Conference Final. Where in the West, you're gonna play somebody every round.
So basically, what you're saying is that with Boston having the number 1 seed, they got an easier road
to the final,
and they not gonna have any competition until because you got the 1-8, the 2-7, the 3-6, and if things last stay the way they are, you have the 4 or 5, and yeah, I see what you. But they end up playing the Knicks second round. That's not going to be no pushover game, man. If the Knicks is healthy, because of the type of defense they play, and if they're healthy, the Knicks ain't going to be no pushover.
No, it might go to game 6, but that's good. But are they going to beat Boston in a 7-game series? No.
I think because there is no Boston is not just a dominating team.
That you got to punch his chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you do. Because they're not just a dominating team. They should be. They really should be. But they're not. And so I think the top 6 teams has a chance. The Miami Heat, right now, they're in a 6th place. I don't know. But Jimmy Butler don't play till playoffs.
Right. But I don't know if they got enough weapons to beat anybody but him.
And so, but that 1 through 4 or 1 through 5, if Joel Embiid is healthy, any of those 5 teams can beat the other in a 7-game series. I put less money on the Cleveland Cavaliers than I would the Bucks, Knicks, or 76ers. But if Mitchell and Garland heat up with the big boys they got in the middle, with Mobley and Afro, they can give a team a run for their money.
Yeah, and that's what makes me upset. They should be a much more dominant team than they are.
I keep telling people, the Cleveland Cavaliers remind me of the Portland Trailblazers. They have
a little bit bigger.
They have 2 guards that's basically the same that can be a number 1 and probably want to be the number 1. Portland had Nurkic. They have Mobley. So and that's the key. But they also have that team that can get hot. Those 2 players that can get hot, that's unstoppable, and they can go tit for tat with Boston. And they got the big man. They got the big men that can handle Nurkic. Handle Porzingis.
Yeah. But will they play up to their potential? We don't know. Because they should be more dominant defense, and they're not.
Well, we know Mitchell will. Mitchell seems when the stakes are high.
Oh, he shows up.
He shows up. He's lights out.
But everybody else.
He's lights out. Lights out Mitchell. Hey, I know they called him Spider-Man, the Spider. I call him lights out. But they have the players that can go tit for tat with Boston. Boston don't have a bench.
True.
Boston go pretty much 6 deep. That's about it. They go 6. And so you got to be able to dominate that 6. Porzingis, White, Holiday, Brown, Tatum. That's a 5. And they got 1 more. That's it. And so your bench play, and Cleveland got a good enough bench play, and they got the players, I think, that can match up with Boston. That's why I say that at 1 through 5, if Embiid is healthy, any of them come out the East. Either one of them, because there's not a dominant team to me. But hey, we'll see what's happening.
Got a lot of hoop to play.
We got a whole lot of hoop to play. Hey, make sure y'all, Two Dogs will be doing our bracket, our college March Madness brackets challenge again this year. So be looking out for it. Make sure y'all join. There will be a prize for the winner. So Two Dogs will be doing our March Madness bracket again this year. March Madness, to get down to it, starts in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
And so, hey, man, this time, man, March 1st is this week, man. This year is going by fast, man.
Yep.
Yeah. March 1st.
In the March, we got football.
Yeah. And before we go over, I want to say happy birthday to my grandson. He's turned 6 today. One of them, Mr. Zayden. Happy birthday, young man. Pop and Mimi loves you. But hey, make sure y'all tune in next week. We got
Uncle Yo loves you too.
we got special guests next week. We're gonna be talking about the pay of the head coaches of Tulsa Public Schools football teams. What can be fixed, how you can improve it, what can be done. We're gonna talk about it next week right here on the Two Dogs Sports Talk Show. You bark at us,
we bark back. Whoa. Joe.
This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa, and now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live
at KBOB